Welcome back. Let's see what the day brings. We're going to plant potatoes, not in the ground. So honestly, I don't even know if it'll work. Well, I started out, I pounded the post in, then I took some chicken wire and I made a circle. So then we're going to layer, we'll put straw, dirt, potatoes, straw, dirt, potatoes, straw till we get up to the top. Now I'll put some dirt in. Maybe. Cut the potatoes. So I've never really grown potatoes like this, but I think it should work. And then after in the fall, you just undo the zip ties and supposedly the potatoes all fall down. Guess we'll see. Everything's a science experiment. So then you put some more dirt on top. Like anything, you're learning as you go. You try it this year. If it don't work, maybe you'll try something next year. But it's always fun. I've always enjoyed trying something I've never done. So a little more dirt. A little more potatoes. You know, I didn't quite get them planted on Good Friday, but I think it'd be all right. And then my dad always would store his potatoes down in the basement where it was cool and dark, and we had potatoes all winter long. It's what we're kind of looking forward to. Just go down to the basement, grab some potatoes. Use the hole here. Well, we had a little excitement. I come home and our backyard chickens we were hatching, three were hatched, and I didn't expect that for a couple days. So that's a good, exciting thing. And them chickens, they were the ones in the Temu incubator that we bought for $26. So I think that thing must have been running a little hot, but because it hatched, I bet they hatched like probably 2 days early. I couldn't believe that they were hatched already. But there was 2 black ones and there was a brown one, and then I'm kind of excited the leghorn, which was bred by a white and blue rooster. I'm kind of wanted to see what that does. Should be pretty good mix, I would think. A good egg layer and will the egg be white? Will it be kindish blue? I don't know. I'm just going to water it about halfway through, get it a good soaking, because I'm just afraid it'd take a long time to get all the water going down. So there you go. Well, I hauled gas, and where I hauled gas, this can sat there for a year. And I was like, that would look nice, on my front porch. And so I finally had the nerve, and I asked the guy, and he said, sure, I'll ask the owner, but I don't see why. Then I got a nice antique water. So a little update on the rabbits. I got them in a temporary cage. I'm going to build them a nice cage, 4 separate cages. one for each of them, and then one when they have babies, I can put them in. So we ain't for sure, but we think maybe the black one, we haven't named yet, might be pregnant. You know, she's getting that little hair on her chin. I think the lettuce, I looked at it, it might be sprouting. You know, I think the key on that is a lot of water, I think. I ain't for sure, but I've been watering it pretty good. So I heard there was some bad weather in Oklahoma, some tornadoes. You know, we had some around here. We didn't get it so bad. It rained pretty hard for like a half hour, but we were lucky and fortunate that we didn't get what they got. I hope everyone down there is okay. You know, it's planting season around where we live, and they're trying to get the corn in between the rain and get their field work done. I worked at the co-op for like 18 years. It's always a rush when it's a rainy year, but they always seem to get it done. That was a saying, we'll get it done somehow. I think I got enough potatoes for one more layer. And if you saw my swap meet video, Flint came with me. Well, he gave me some duck eggs to see if I could hatch them out for him. And I think, you know, I counted them last night, and they're looking pretty good. That'll be I've never hatched duck eggs out, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I've hatched out geese, and I've hatched out quail. I tried pheasants once. It didn't turn out so well. Chickens, so we'll see. I'll let you know if they hatch. Well, you should tell me, have you ever grown potatoes like this? Have you ever had any luck with it? Is there a better way? Because I really don't have room to grow them in the ground. You know, I've heard of people growing them in tires. I just thought this would be easier. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know. I got all the golden potatoes in, golden Yukons, I believe. I have some red potatoes, but you get the idea. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do this all again. I'll just water this good. So when these start growing, the leaves now will grow out through the wire. And then in the fall, we'll just cut the zip ties. And in theory, the potatoes are just supposed to fall out on the ground. And now we'll wait and see what happens. While we're out here, we'll just show you the peas. Now these are snow peas and these are regular peas. So they're doing really well. And then just so you know, as we follow, we're gonna have green beans on fence, and we're gonna have cucumbers and little zucchinis on fence down in here. So right here, I'm gonna plant my tomatoes. Tomatoes don't like direct sunlight, so I think this is gonna be a nice area for it. And then as we come down here, past the potatoes, we're gonna have acorn squash, butternut squash, strawberries, probably. And I think maybe, you know, maybe some peppers and some cabbage, I don't know. Because we're gonna have our carrots and our onions up in the boxes up on the porch. So I think that's about all we'll probably grow. And then hopefully put some flowers out front. Well, I got 9 Cornish cross meat birds to clean. I'll go do that, and then I'll show you after I get them done and packaged. Well, that's a wrap. I think I'll clean up my mess. And remember, simple days are the best days. It would do me a good favor if you would like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'd appreciate it. And thank you.